What's going on, guys? Matt here, bringing you the third and final game of our Valentine's Day triple header lineup. For game 3, we once again have Han and Leia at the bottom, and Jeff, one of our fellow Outer Rim guys, is going to be playing some new Convergence cards. He is running Satine and Obi-Wan and their love affair from Clone Wars. But those cards are going to be in some of the new starter sets coming out shortly. Got the roll off here, trying to figure out who wins. Looks like Jeff won the roll off. He will take Obi-Wan's hut. So Ewok shields will go away. Matt will put a shield on Leia and one on Han. Looks like we are ready to rock and roll. Guys, thanks so much for checking out all the videos today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Leave us a comment below if you see anything that you would like for us to produce in the future. And get Jeff starting off here with a truce into a Dagger of Mortis. Could not be much more of a strong thematic start here for Jeff. He's got the dagger from Obi-Wan and playing on his own hut. And Matt answers right back with Leia's hand cannon. Alright, so we're going to get Obi to roll out. Obi's going to roll out just resource. Not a strong start there, but he can definitely rack up some money for in-game. Matt will roll out Leia. She rolls out a 3 indirect, pay 1 on the hand cannon, a focus, and a 2 range, pay 1 on Leia's die. Here comes Satine. Satine's ability, once you activate, allows her to reroll one of her own dice. So she could reroll a Obi die or one of her own, but she cannot roll an opponent's die. So she rerolls one of Obi's and it rolls into a blank. Satine rolled a 1 focus and a 2 indirect on her end. There's a focus early from Matt onto the +3. Try to get 5 damage in early. Jeff with the Loth Cat and Mouse. Allow Matthew to remove one of Jeff's die, and Jeff will remove one of Matt's die. Matt will take the focus, and Jeff will, of course, take the base side. Obi also has a power action on his new starter set card, where he can resolve a die, showing a value of 2 or more, and increase that value by 1. So we get Han rolling out here. Han rolls out a 2 range, pay 1, and a 2 range. And I don't think he's not gonna want to reroll any of that. Yep, he wants Jeff to discard a card to reroll if he wants to get damage in. So there goes the heirloom. I'm gonna reroll here. Alright, so there's a focus. Looks like a resource and a blank. That's that's a rough start for Jeff. So Matt will pay 1 and deal 7 into Obi-Wan. And puts Obi at 4 health remaining. So Jeff's going to go ahead and take the resources and focus to the 3 pay 1. Matt's going to go ahead and claim he has no money to pay for a shield. So Jeff's going to pay 1 and deal 3. He forgot to do the power action. He could have done 4 there. But nonetheless, we're moving on. So Matt played Mods' fault, not Matt's fault. So that would mean each guy will get 3 resources to start the next round. Alright, both players starting to get set up here. If you happen to hear a baby screaming in the background, I do apologize for that. The beauty of a newborn. We'll just call it part of the Valentine's Day love affair. Alright, so Matt will play a DH-17 on Han for 1. Just going to go ahead and straight out roll Obi. Obi rolls a 1 resource. He's really liking that 1 resource side so far. A 2 shield and a 2 melee. So Matt's going to play Entangle. Go ahead and try to get rid of as many dice, especially damage dealing dice, out of the pool as possible. Jeff will pay 2 for a Treasured. Of course, the ability on Treasured allows him to draw a card. If he rolls out the special, he can deal 2 unblockable to a character, or if he has 5 cards in hand, he can deal 3 unblockable to a character. That's going to roll out Leia. Leia rolls a 2 range, pay 1, a 2 range, and a 1 focus. There's an easy pickings there from Jeff. Alright, here we got Han. Han's going to roll 2 range, a 2 range, and a blank. He's probably going to re-roll, yep. Re-rolls that into a blank. An overconfidence. Good thing Jeff had that. If he did not have overconfidence, that would have put Obi-Wan down for the count. So on that re-roll, we get a 2 range and a discard. This card will come out of play because it's the lower value. 2 into Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan's down to 2 health already, turn 2. Not a good start for Jeff. So Satine will roll out. Satine rolls a 1 shield, 2 indirect, another 2 indirect. And with her ability, going to re-roll a dice. Re-roll the Obi-Wan die. Rolls a resource once again. Non-stop resources for days. Matt will discard to re-roll here. Gets a blank and a 1 range. Jeff takes the shield, and that's going to save him, because Matt could have played Motivate and done 2 damage. So well done there by Jeff to go ahead and taking the shield. Very smart play. So there's 4 indirect. 1 will come off the shield, 2 more into Han, and then 1 into Leia. Or actually, he puts the extra 1 into Han. And I'll go ahead and claim the battlefield. There's a Force illusion there on Obi. The interesting thing here is having a Force illusion with 1 health left. What you'll see in the next turn is a conversation. It'll take a couple of minutes of gameplay out, but they're going to discuss the proper procedure for this. What you're going to see is Jeff be able to take the Force illusion and take 2. The ruling recently has been that you can only take Force illusion due to the amount of health you have left. So theoretically, if Matt were to deal a 2 damage side, then he would be able to kill even with the Force illusion. But what you'll see is we go ahead and just play it out as Norton played out as, you know, they used to play it out and allow Jeff to take 2 on the Force illusion. So no problem. Like I said, this is just for fun. So Matt will roll out Han here, gets a 1 resource. There's the 2 range we're talking about, a blank and a resource. So Matt plays Smuggler's Run, allows him to activate one of his yellow characters. If one or more of his character or upgrade dice just rolled a resource, he can gain a resource. He had 2 dice roll resources, so he's able to gain that extra resource for free. Jeff thinking over his options here. Okay, so he's going to easy pickings. He's going to go ahead and just try to take the 2 resources out of play, get some dice out. So there's the 2 damage. And what you'll see here next is you'll see them discuss discuss that play. There was a ruling recently over in the Louisville regional concerning Force illusion. And the player had to only was able to take what they had left on health. So Force Illusion, let's talk about this card real fast. Is this a card that you guys want to see reprinted? Personally, for a lot of our local group, we are looking forward to this card rotating out. And one, it simply just causes a lot of confusion. Two, it's a card that I don't think it's in the spirit of the game. Just my personal opinion. But definitely leave in the comments about your thoughts on Force Illusion. This, what you'll find out is that this turn right here, this one play where we decided to go ahead and let him take the 2 off the Force Illusion, I'd say that's a big play. He's going to be able to roll out and keep Obi alive for the rest of this round. All right, so here we go. We're going to see they go ahead and take the illusion. We're going to take the 2 and then allow Obi to stay alive. So here's an Obi rollout. Obi rolls out a blank, a 2 focus, and a 2 melee. Leia rolls out. She's going to roll a focus, a disrupt, and a 2 range. Yep. Oh, there's a guard. That's going to allow Jeff to take 2 of Matt's dice out of the pool. Who takes a focus, and he takes a 2 range out. Matt will ditch a DH-17 to re-roll. Gets a disrupt and a shield. So Jeff is not out of this quite yet. Almost all of Matt's dice are out of the pool. And Jeff's got all of his except for 1 in the pool right now. So Satine rolls out. She rolls a blank, a +2, a focus, and a re-roll into a 2 melee. So there would have been 4 damage. So Matt will easy pickings those. Matt still has that sound the alarm in his hand. Okay, so Jeff's going to pay 1 for an all-in. He's going to be able to use the focus. He's going to deal 4 indirects. He didn't flip all the dice, but that's what they discussed. He flipped to a 2 indirect and a 2 indirect on each of Satine's die. So now if there's no more dice left in the pool, Matt will discard his sound the alarm to re-roll. Gets a 3 indirect, pay 1. That'll help. That'll obviously none of that will go into Obi. There's a shield on Obi. So we'll get the 3 probably into Satine. He's thinking about it, taking the shield off, but I don't think that's the right play. Just take the 3 on Satine and move on. And then we get our 3 resources here. Jeff needs to remember to take that extra resource. He had 1 already, so he needs to take 1 more. That's the thing about Maz's Vault. You got to make sure that both players, make sure to keep their upkeep phase properly. Keep their resources in line. As Jeff claimed, he'll get to go first this turn. He's going to go ahead and roll out Obi. Gets a 2 shield, a 2 shield, and a 1 shield. So no threat to damage right now. Here comes Han. I would expect to see Han re-roll 1 of his own dice. Damage here. And there it is. He gets a 1 range there. So he's showing 7 damage. It's definitely enough. It's enough to he could kill Satine. He could pop some into Obi. So Jeff does something interesting here. He's going to go ahead and just take all the shields he can. So he makes a max of 6 shields, 3 on each character. Interesting. So that's going to change how Matt will play this. So Matt can't kill he can't kill Satine now. He's going to need 4. Yep. So he puts a 4 into Obi-Wan. That'll kill Obi-Wan finally. And then he'll put 3 to take the shields off of Satine. So Satine's down to 6 health left. Matt's got a 5 health Han and an 8 health Leia, including shield. Right, so we're paying 2 for an ancient. So Han is pretty much done. All his dice have been resolved, so it's up to Leia now to try to finish this off. Leia rolls a 3 indirect, a 2 range, and a resource. Still not enough to kill. There's a hidden motive. He's going to call probably range. Okay, there's 3 indirect. Satine down to 3, but she does have ancient, so she'll be able to heal 2. She's going to go ahead and roll out. Satine rolls a blank, special on the treasured, 2 melee, 1 resource, and a 2 indirect. So she's going to re-roll a die. Gets a +3 on the ancient. That's not bad. That's enough to kill. It's enough to kill Han. Just wipe him off the table. So Matt's all he can do is he's going to discard a reroll here. Get a focus and a resource. Yep. So there's a dead Han. The holdout will redeploy. Matt's going to go ahead and focus. Jeff will deal the 2 unblockable with the treasured. Matt's still at 6 health left. Jeff at 3, but he does have the ability to heal 2 more, so 5 theoretically. So Matt's weighing his options here. Matt actually decides to play leverage to take the 2 indirect off of Satine. He knows that Jeff's going to be able to heal 2 either way, and he wants to try to save as much health off himself as he can. There's the Berry of the Ancient. Put Satine back down to 4. Matt will claim, I think it's important here, Matt should probably pay the 1 resource and take an extra shield. He's not going to, but that would probably be the smarter play. You're going to get 3 resources with the upkeep phase with Maz Vault anyways. So why not go ahead and take an extra shield and heal yourself? So before the next round, Jeff's going to play Reaping the Crystal to pay 2 for an Obi Saber. So Satine is loaded up with Obi Saber and his dagger. I mean, this is well done by Jeff on making this deck thematic. Well done. Using Convergence character cards, excuse me. And a lot of solid cards all around. Matt will start with 4 resources. Jeff will start with 2. He should be starting with 3 once again. Matt's going to pay 2 for the Hidden Blaster. Try to pump out some damage. Matt needs 5. He's got 5 damage showing. He's got a 1 range, 3 indirect, a 1 range, a disrupt on the Hidden Blaster. Now the big thing here is that Matt actually played a legal card here. Hidden Blast, you should not have been able to play the Hidden Blaster because the upgrade limit on the hand cannon only allows decreases the upgrade size by 1. So we should not have been able to play that in the first place. Okay. So they're talking right now. Jeff is showing he had a deflect in hand. He can't spot a blue, so he can't play that. So once again, Jeff's showing what he has. So Jeff has an all in. I mean, it's not impossible. So he's going to go ahead and just roll out anyways. So yeah, I mean, Jeff could theoretically... there's a focus on Satine, so Jeff could theoretically have played all in. But they go ahead and call it. Close game. Great job by both guys. Once again, this was just for fun, guys. We're gonna give Obi and Satine the win for that, for being creative. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of the night.